Saving money sounds simple. Spend less than you make. That's it. That's what everyone says. But if you've actually tried to do it, it doesn't feel simple at all. It feels almost impossible sometimes. And I think a big reason for that is because most advice assumes your expenses are under control. Like, you have this clean, predictable system. You make money. You decide how much to spend. And then you save the rest, right? But real life doesn't really work like that. Most of your money is already spoken for before you even get it, right? Your housing, daycare, insurance costs, groceries. What about gas, utilities? All, all of that hits first, and none of that is optional. So you don't get to optimize that much. You can try, but there's a limit, right? And by the time all of that is covered, there's just not much left. So when somebody says you should be saving more, it almost feels disconnected from reality. Like, from what? There is that extra, where's that extra money supposed to come from? And I think that's where people start to feel stuck, because it's not like they're out here making crazy decisions. Most people aren't. They're just living a normal life, and the cost of that normal life is higher than people probably expected, and it keeps going up. Groceries don't feel cheap anymore. Eating out definitely doesn't. Even basic things feel more expensive than they used to. So what happens is your baseline cost of living rises, but your habits don't feel extreme. So you don't feel like you're doing anything wrong, but saving still doesn't happen. And then there's the mental side of it, because the money feels tight. Saving feels like punishment. It feels like you're taking away the only flexibility you have. Like, okay, I already can't spend much, and now I'm supposed to cut even more? That's a tough sell. So people don't do it, or they try for a little while and then something comes up. You have the car repair or the medical bill, school stuff. Something always shows up. And whatever you saved, it poof, just disappears, and that's really frustrating because it makes it feel pointless. Like, why even try if it's just going to get wiped out? But I think the real issue isn't just discipline, it's that most people don't have enough margin. There's no space between income and expenses, so saving feels like forcing something that doesn't naturally fit. And until that space exists, saving is always going to feel hard, even if you're doing everything right. So the goal isn't just to save more, it's to slowly create more space. And that can come from a few places. Sometimes it's reducing something small that adds up over time. Sometimes it's increasing income, even just a little bit. Sometimes it's just being more aware of where things are going, not in a restrictive way, just in a clear way. Because once you can actually see it, you can start adjusting it. But expecting yourself to save a lot of money when there's no room in your budget is just setting yourself up to feel frustrated. And I think that's where a lot of people, where they are right now, they're not failing, they're just operating in a system that doesn't leave much extra. And I think once you understand that, you stop beating yourself up as much, and you start and you can start focusing on what actually helps, which is just creating a little bit of space over time.